Hello everyone and welcome to another Let's Play session with me, your host, JD. Now today I got a special surprise for y'all. I happen to have my hands on closed beta access to the Hunter Call of the Wild. Now, granted, for today's event, this is pretty much just me trying it out for the very first time, since I did get my hands on a beta key, and they actually did say that there is no restrictions on streaming. Now, granted, if you want to talk about the game in chat, sure you can, but please understand that the developers do actually request everyone actually do the discussions about the game within their own forums or within dedicated provisional linked areas that they happen to provide when they happen to give those of you that do happen to be additional closed beta users. Now, so for the most part, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and just start a new game because I have not played any of this at all, other than, as you can tell right now, since it is technically closed beta, graphic quality is going to be okie dokie, possibly being put back and forth, and all that's in here so far is, some of the basics. So, audio-wise, it sounds great right now. So,
Hi, I heard you'd finally arrived. Welcome to Central Europe. I'm Connie, the Wildhüter of Hirschfelden, Reserve Warden, that is. I'm here to make sure that your time here will be unforgettable. Hirschfelden is one of the oldest hunting reserves in Europe, and we host a diverse population of the most popular big game for all hunting tastes. It's also the most beautiful place on Earth. No, I'm not biased at all. Go ahead and have a look around. I can't wait for you to experience all the beauty of Hirschfelden's fields and forests. Why don't you see if you can find an animal track nearby?
well, the hunter mate, I wonder if... Yeah, that was the hunter mate. Okay.
Running in the reserve is great. Just know that the animals will hear you running before you even come close.
Alright, so this is a huge change up than the rest of the game, so...
Stay low when you're stalking an animal to avoid being seen.
So we get a 243. Not a bad one
There
to
should
start with.
be a track nearby.
Huh, so all I get's a red deer collar and binoculars. Interesting. Revlobot is just a little bit delayed there. But anyways, so let's see here. So inventory-wise, for a tutorial starting point, personally, I'd like to start off with a bow and arrow, but hey, we'll make do with what we can. Well, seeing as how we just started the stream here, Pon, it seems okay. I mean, it's a little bit laggy. I've actually had to do something a little bit different just to actually be able to catch the video than I'm actually comfortable doing. So, visually, I think my graphics card is probably going to go pretty bad. So yeah, I just jumped in just to finally start playing. So this is a first playthrough, getting to know the feeling of the game so far. After I just got done doing a lock and learn session with a couple of folks earlier this morning. So now a few other folks have actually mentioned that the game is a huge change up from the actual classic version. So well, thank you, Han Pan. But yeah, I'm already slightly bit disappointed, but I mean, granted, I can accept a demo or a tutorial saying that you need to start with a rifle, so I can respect that.
Careful.
So,
The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year.
but it is kind of nice that they do actually give you a directional indicator, heart rate sensor, your visual acuity, and how much noise you happen to make. So that's pretty good. Ooh, investigate the track. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'd probably
Sounds
agree.
like Gerlinda could use a hand.
All right, so yeah, this does require a little bit more tracking
Oh,
than I'm used
sorry.
to.
I just got a message from one of the local residents, Gerlinda Jaeger. I'll check in with her later to see what she needs help with.
No, do it now. I don't want to hear you narrate my entire gameplay while I'm trying to do that myself. The game settings are currently on medium, simply because I'm already getting lagginess on my screen. And mostly because I am also streaming, so... But my apologies to those of you that would actually prefer to see this in the highest resolution it can go in, but if you are interested in helping to donate to the cause of new computer equipment, it is actually part of my Streamlabs donations, since I do happen to have the video cards up there for if anybody's willing to just buy me one. If not, I'm going to be doing a fundraiser for it eventually, probably sometime after Christmas. But I am glad to start the tutorial on my favorite map, the proverbial Hirschfelden. Now, granted, I am kind of a bit giddy about the fact is that the color indicator for finding the tracks right now are roughly the same color code for what I actually do for my my other hunter streams. So, although I probably will find it. Actually, I'm already finding myself actually trying to press other keys on the keyboard just to check, find out what I look like and if I actually blend in. But as I can tell, it's probably not going to be an option right now. Hmm. But thank you very much for joining us, though, Pon Pon. So, if you got any words or wisdoms or whatevers, then I will greatly hear you out. As for the most part, first time playthroughs. Normally, I don't normally do first impression playthroughs very often, but for the most part right now, I mean, I'm just... last time I did this was actually for Mafia 3, so... But the whole idea, which I read up on, was supposed to be a new form of tracking. So, and I'm already seeing this as a new form of tracking already. Although it is kind of nice to be able to see when you visually blend in or what your heart rate's at or whatever. So it's kind of nice to visually see that. I mean, it'd probably also come in handy for those that happen to suddenly lose audio, or those that happen to be visually impaired would probably greatly appreciate it too. I'm gonna safely assume there's something up here because I see something shiny. Nope, that was just a trash bin. I am drawn by a shiny, shiny trash bin. Can I kick over the trash bin? Can I litter? Can I dump garbage on Mother Nature? Nope, I can be stopped by it. Oh, okay. Can I sit benches? Nope. But okay, well, anyways. Moving back. Woohoo! Heart rate. It's above 50. Now, granted, I am coming from a day where all the tracks from all my previous hunts ended up telling me to go in the opposite directions, so that was a hoot tracking that on the hump day hunt on Wednesday. Although I will admit the attention to foliage detail is very nice. I mean, not exactly parting of the Red Sea-ish when it comes to walking on it. But it's cool to kind of see that it's disturbed while you're walking around on it. Even though previously in the Hunter Classic, as they're now officially deeming it, as soon as you lie down on the grass, it disturbs and removes the foliage around you. Although I will admit I'm a little bit saddened that I can't immediately go prone. Wait, what's it? Skills? Not available in beta. Well, okay, I guess I got to do more. gonna go ahead and admit that I'm already a smidge lost. I'm used to hunting with my little hunting dog Boone, that little trooper of a dog of mine that was sent out anything I shoot. Granted, I was always doing clean shots. There we are. Wait a minute. Is there a map button? Yes, there is. Alright, so... Oh, that's genius. Thank you. Thank you, tutorial. You tell me exactly where my deer is, I'm assuming. That is exactly where I need to go, I guess. Oh, wait, there it was. I just pressed Z, so... Oh, well. Oh, and hey, Lorette, welcome. Oh, okay, yeah, so I just now finally read that at the same time, so... Now, I'll admit this makes for a hell of a lot better tutorial than what they originally have in the Hunter. Forces you to really get to learn the actual controls, the mechanics, and the keys. Ooh, nuggets of wisdom. Poop! Wait, these were dropped here just now? Where is the animal if it was dropped just now? Wait, was that a beaver? Nah, it must have been a rat. I wonder, could I be one as a hunter? Could I lay down and nap as to where the deer napped? Become one with Mother Nature. Nah, alright. Well, anyways, moving on. So, since I already know that we just gotta walk in a straight line, we're gonna walk in a straight line! Yep, there they are. Well, give or take, it's almost a straight line. Oh, and I'm going to safely assume that the gold bar is the wind indicator. Down in the, where the directional arrow is telling me, like, which direction I'm facing. It's better than using one of those little wind indicator puffs from the original game. If it is. And here I am trying to actually press my equipment item 4, which I usually use in the regular game, is for my binoculars. Well, looking at what I thought and seeing the direction the wind is blowing, yes, I would agree that that is a wind indicator.
Listen, did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
That one's female.
Gently now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
Once I find it, I will.
There. Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
Hell with that, I'm using the scope. Why is it a female? Oh, well, Lorette, if it's not allowing you to truly watch, did you try switching it from HTML5 for the Twitch view? So I guess I can only spot through binoculars, whereas last time you could just spot with the naked eye. But at least this is a lot quicker. I will accept this as spotting over the previous game. I'd give a standing ovation if I didn't feel like staying seated. I'm going loud, I'm hunting male. No wimpy little female roe deer. Those ain't the same droppings that I saw up there on the other hill. Yeah, I'm not going to use the squeaky toy just yet. Because I heard a mating call. Chicka chicka pop pow. Oh, that's nice. These roe deer are so heavy that they ended up leaving hoof print impressions right through the concrete. Thought I heard something. Oh well. Hmm. I heard mating calls from here. Where? Where are they? I'm gonna openly admit that is a little annoying if I can't. There we go. Done.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
But I want to shoot for the intestines. I want to shoot it right up the pooper. Granted, I will admit that was an extremely rushed shot. Wait, what's all this around it? Ooh. Fox.
There it is, your first Hirschfelden trophy. Go ahead and harvest it.
It's minuscule. It's tiny. I'm gonna mount you on my wall.
Wow, you're a fast learner.
Alright, I will admit I like the X-ray view.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
Okay, yeah, this is a major improvement that was desperately needed in the Hunter. Oh wait, why is it telling me select X? What the hell's supposed to be X?
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
What's she talking about? She's talking about crazy stuff. Crazy lady talking. Money? We're not out here to hunt for money. Wow, this red fox is vicious to all these rabbits. Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, the hunt results are actually pretty nifty. Yeah, I'd agree that this game is a major change-up from how you'd normally hunt in the Hunter. And to be kind of honest, I kind of like it for its a little bit more challenge, but I like it for its updates. Now, granted, this will probably turn away a lot more people already that didn't really like the whole stalking idea in the first place of the first Hunter. But it looks like they carried over some of the mechanics from the Hunter Primal. Ooh, that looks like a good lookout point. but I probably need climbing gear. Oh, come on! There we go. Got a jump button. That's what I needed. I'll spook everything in the area. Huh, look at that. Terrain is... Oh, that's worth clipping and sending to them. Oh, I'll have to do it later. Or if somebody else wants to do it. We have found the mass of floating rocks. Oh wow, it actually shows that place as a little vantage point. Okay, let's just do this. We're gonna head down here. If we can set that as a waypoint, and we'll add to the skills. Now, let's go on exploring. So there was a fox nearby. Oh, how I wish I had a jackrabbit collar. Just to lure him out in the open. Although it would be sort of nice to be able to know on the map, it did in the previous one, where the animal called from. Although there was one additional thing that actually kind of, uh, I'd like to admit, adds a little bit of hilarity to a few things. In the inventory system, you have what looks like a Colt 1911 for for weapons. That to me is funny enough. So. Hmm. Well, you expect a fox to come back to its feeding grounds. Yeah, I'd seriously want a jackrabbit collar or something. But they didn't exactly say how to get the equipment. Alright, we're just gonna make our way back here, which I don't see any way I can actually mark it on a map for telling me which direction I need to head in, but oh well. But I want to shoot the birdies too! Oh, how I wish I had a shotgun right now, just to see if I could actually shoot those birds out of the sky. Now, not trying to say that I would purposefully and maliciously shoot every bird I come across. Just curious of testing it. Much like testing doing a test fire with a 7mm on a turkey. Yeah, with the snake in. We're gonna walk back. Now, if this is allowed for, say, you could use it for tower hunting, I would greatly appreciate this, but seeing as how it's set up for picnic baskets, I would just say this looks like a lookout point more than anything. The game warder would probably frown on this being used for hunting as an actual vantage point for hunting. Oh, look at that! There's a bench for when you get tired coming up all these stairs. I mean, I probably actually need it about right here. Why would you need it there when you're just almost at the top? So I am glad that it at least gives you a rangefinder. So for those of you that enjoy seeing how far of a distance shot you got, or how far you have to walk, you can kind of marker that. Oh yeah.
Quite a view, isn't it? From here, you can see a lot of great hunting opportunities in the nearby area. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. They're essentially base camps.
Oh. There I go. I look like a salty sea dog that only a mother could love. Alrighty, so I guess we'll go exploring a little more. But this is this is a lot of terrain to cover. I saw you could place a waypoint marker down, but how? Uh, key bindings. Oh well. Right, yeah, just get them putting down a waypoint marker. Why? Just put one there. Wow, this doesn't make any sense, but okay. Can I jump to my doom? Doom! Yeah, I know I should probably jump from up there. Ooh, I wonder if I can be killed. Novel idea! Yeah, that's good thinking, JD. See if you can jump to your death. I don't know. I don't think they probably allow for it.
Oh, shut up, you. Perhaps they'll allow it.
Uh-huh. Goodbye, crew world. Alright, that's it. I'm starting it from here. Let me die! I took a life! Let me kill myself! Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for watching today. So, it's safe to say that they don't allow for you to commit suicide from these watchtowers. So, anyways, let's proceed on to the little outpost, which there is no key or map key to all this, but I'm going to safely assume that the outpost is the little home on the map. The game is very interesting so far. I really do enjoy it a lot more than the Hunter because it's a little bit more complicated. Although, seeing as how you could do a headlamp, I'm immediately assuming that you can actually hunt at night. But all in all, I mean, for a closed beta game that they do allow for people to stream, it is very nice. This is actually very well crafted out. Now, my favorite map is Hirschfelden in the original Hunter, simply because I get to go goose hunting. Um, but yeah, this one. I mean, it probably requires a little bit more, like an index, along with stating for all the Q&A that would probably be left over from everyone that tries to jump in. Wait, antler rack? Seriously? Why can't I access this? Where?
There should be a track nearby.
There is a track nearby. Damn you, woman! Where are you? Are you looking at me through some satellite in the sky? You are one magnificent game ranger. Where is the button to moon the sky? Oh, well, less content? Not really. I mean, personally, I've felt that it's actually needed some form of HUD system or something another. to basically say where the wind's blowing and which direction that is, and you know how much noise are you truly generating, and do you currently blend in with your surroundings, along with a heart rate monitor. Granted, personally, I probably prefer a heart rate monitor anyways, because I enjoy doing ranged shooting anyways, for the most part. I would actually agree with you. I hope that they include in a white-tailed deer at least, or what I'm actually used to is mule deer, because I originally started playing the Hunter back in 2009 and did a couple missions during the beta event for the original Hunter, and I got so bored that I ended up actually trying to shoot turkeys with the limited 10 rounds that I ended up getting. I tried to shoot a turkey with the 2.43, but now, granted, I'm still trying to figure out what they do for the inventory management. I'm assuming that's at the outposts, but that's the reason why I'm now currently tracking this fox, because A, would like to get the fox. Who doesn't want to get the fox? I have no idea what the heck this thing is, but
It's bleeding, so that's a hit. Follow the blood trail to find it. Shouldn't have gone far.
I guess I shot it in the head. Oh. But I want out of here. How do I get out of here? For a second there, I freaked out. No, not claustrophobia. For any of those of you that are wondering. Although I will probably hate myself if you said that I wounded it and it's bleeding and I ended up only shooting its ear off. I will be a little bit upset about that. Oh! Well then, I did a fabulous shot. So, ouchie. That is not really much of a head trophy right there. Oh, that was bad humor. I'm sorry for those of you that feel I deserve some form of punishment. My apologies, but I only shot at what I could see. Thank you, Luke, for lightening the load. Huh. I wonder what the dark name means. Oh, probably where I shot an animal, which would mean that these areas would probably be spooked or whatever. Alright, so yeah, we were gonna go visit an outpost. I don't believe there's any indications so far. I mean, I've only gotten into this game for about an hour now. But yeah, I'd agree with Luke that a trophy room does sound pretty nice. I mean, a little bit better than the photo trophy shots from the Hunter Classic, which I'm just gonna go ahead and refer to that too. I may actually have to submit in a notification to Twitch that they need to add this game to their listing because the developers did say that they're gonna change the original theHunter game into the Hunter Classic, is what they said in their email. For those of us that actually received or wish to receive notifications of latest things that they are looking to do. Curse you, tree! I don't wish to be stopped by you. And wait, what's that? Shrubbery. Well, um, here's the thing. I actually cannot speak on behalf of the development studio since I'm not technically with them. But I have a funny feeling all those of us that got in for the closed beta version probably get access for all the way through, even to the open beta. But here's the big kicker. Everything that's talked about in the game, they actually said that we're not allowed to, you know, discuss it except for with other beta players. So if there's something that we found or whatever, so on and so forth, it has to be amongst the rest of the beta players. So now, whereas for me, if I happen to run across other fellow beta players, yeah, we could try and do a multiplayer, I guess. For those of you that do happen to watch my streams, I do greatly appreciate that too. So if you end up trying to make use of my Revelo point system as well, but I've been reading some reports that some people that have been doing multiplayer have struggled a little. But for me, I'm just doing solo because I'm assuming this is purely the tutorial, so. And then I'm sorry, I was going off on a little bit of a tangent there, but one of the important things is that I have been seeing spots where they actually do allow for beta key giveaways. Since this game actually does require Steam for authentication right now, you might be able to get lucky in the Steam community on finding an actual beta key. Now, actually, here, 2 seconds. Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Cozy, right? Outposts are great for stocking up or just taking a break.
There you go, Tana. That
Hi
should
there.
probably help you
I've
out.
got a bit of an unusual question. I hope you don't mind. I think I mentioned Gerlinda, right? Well, here's the thing. She's writing a book about fallow deer. Her second one, actually. She's got a small obsession for fallow deer. Anyhow, she's missing some pictures for her book and was looking for someone to help out. It's a bit specific. I remember hearing that you're quite the photographer yourself, so I thought I'd pass along her offer. She's looking for a picture of a fallow deer taken in Rottenfeld. She'll pay quite well for it, so it may be worth the effort. Gerlinda is lovely, but here's a friendly tip. Don't ask her about fallow deer unless you mean it. She will not stop. It's beyond obsession at this point. On the other hand, there's no one better for hunting tips when it comes to fallows. Oh, and her venison stew is out of this world. Makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Oh, definitely. Ammo cache. Desperately what I needed. Ah. Ooh. Tough choices. Tough choices. Although, granted, I did say I wanted a shotgun. And I've always been an advocate of pump action. I am not certain when the test ends, but for today's stream, I'll probably be concluding in 4, maybe 5 hours. Okay, so let's see here. Money is indicated up here in the upper left-hand corner. How much this stuff costs. So I shall pretty much say to hell with buying another rifle or anything of any sorts, because I have a rifle with plenty of ammo already. So I do want a bow. Right. I needed lures. Come on. All I can do is there. Okay, well, let's see. Come on, Camo Crate. Show me more.
If you ever need to rest, there's a cabin in each outpost. I just had them refurbished last season.
Ooh, goody. That means I can trash them. Oh, cost 250. Dear Lord, that's... No, thank you. I'd like to die tired. Oh, a bunny! I missed a bunny!
If you want to hone your skills, have a look at the outpost notice boards. We post special reserve challenges there.
Alrighty, okay. As an American, I'd say I am completely screwed. Oh, wait, maybe I should probably go ahead and just browse. Nope, can't read a thing. Well, if anyone would like to translate, I would greatly welcome it. If not, for the time being, just taking a screenshot. Actually, how the heck am I supposed to get the rest of my storage equipment? It says I was supposed to unlock things. Where? Guess we'll keep going north. After I... No, I'm not gonna do that. I already got a rifle. Don't need to try and see if I can weasel my way into getting a bow now, when I don't have any money. Well, maybe unless I finish following that trail. Or I go after the one that just called out. I just realized something. I'm so used to playing in all the other camouflage that I'm just now so eager to check to see if I actually blend in with my surroundings. whole group of them rested here? Cool. So something called out, and I couldn't catch it. Although there was one claim that I did happen to make in one of my earlier videos, or at least in an earlier comment about something, was I kind of wished all the equipment that I got in the Hunter Classic would carry over into this game. But because it's closed beta, I'm gonna safely assume no. Gosh, I have a knack for following the wrong tracks. But for everyone else that's just now joining me, so there was an earlier comment asking what the resolution was at. I put the quality at medium. Kind of curious as to other people's thoughts of the game currently on medium. Before I even read any answers, I will also admit it is kind of nice knowing that they give out warning calls now instead of just the second you actually do spook them, they warn and run like hell. So yeah, that's a lot better in my opinion. Congratulations, JD. You found a speed limit sign. I wonder if they're in season. So I ask to you viewers, what do you think of the game visually? Much better? A little worse? Because as for me, in my own personal visual opinion, I'd say it appears to be a lot better. I mean, I know for Dirt 3, when I was playing that on Thursday with Lukester and Tabernac, that was actually on the low, and I was still getting like 7 frames a second. Looked like I was driving a Tonka toy. But with this on medium, yeah, I'd agree. It looks very nice for just medium graphics, especially for the specs that I currently have for my computer. Originally, the computer was pre-built to uh, play and run the game Star Citizen. Not technically stream it, but just play it. But now, since I'm doing streams, I will have to eventually upgrade, so... And I don't have monies. I will admit, it's a little bit nicer. I mean, than the Hunter Classic. We constantly mistaken rocks, branches, trees for other animals. Constantly.
If you were looking to help out Gerlinda with that picture, you're in the right place. You're in Ratenfeld.
Where'd that one go? Woohoo! I'm officially a lady killer in this game. Yay! So I get 193 cash for this roe deer. Hmm. I'm gonna safely assume that the darkness actually immediately states that everything's been spoofed or you can't hunt in that spot anymore. Animals are never gonna be found in that area for a while. That's not the one I'm tracking. But seeing as how this is already turning out, I honestly think that the Hunter is still going to be one of those key co-op games still, um, where you'll definitely want to have a group of friends to help in narrowing down certain tracks or additional, set of eyes. I mean, as much as I like the Hunter, I like to play with other people, but apparently other people have sullied my gameplay experience, so I've had to do a lot more to keep from playing with other people. That's the reason for the Revlo points as well. So for those of you that are curious. Hmm. So even going through brush, you still make a lot of noise too. That's good to know too. All right, let's see if we can hear something. Wow. Yeah, this is gonna be funny if I have to learn on how to use a lure or a collar. this is this is so different from the classic game. Sounds like a cat. I swear this sounds a lot like like Jihadi's little kitten. I dub thee Shitty Tower. Alright, Shitty Tower, where are we? Wow, this camera is so horribly out of alignment. Alright, I'm assuming for me to get on that mountain cliff, I have to go through... yeah, that sounds about right. Try and see if I can tag that unknown spot first. Yeah. What the heck with hunting? We're just gonna... I'm more of an explorer that likes to get everything. Alright, I couldn't get out of there for a while. I was starting to panic. I feared for my life. I felt Shitty Tower was going to keep me like Hotel California. Wow, that just sounds like I'm saying I'm Randy. Where was that? 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 So used to the hunter mate telling me where everything's at. Bugged and broken. No, I was not made aware of that until now. But it appears to be working. I sound like a lonely doe. Come rescue me, big boy. Ooh, Randy. I'm just lonely for anything tonight. Somebody poke me. Somebody poke me with a spear. Alright, moving on. So, well, I did just get a response, but there was an update just before I started to play, so if unless you want to use it to confuse the rest of the roe deer into thinking you're one of them. Because there was one over here for a little while. Actually, John, the worst game that's never received much of an update at all was War Z. That actually came out as a major release, and then there was Big Rig Racing, and Luke knows what I'm talking about for Big Rig Racing because we got a video of it in our in the Discord channels, basically showing how the game was released as a full release game, and had a little patch that came out for it saying that it fixed all the issues, and all it did was allow the competitive driver to continue driving, and that was it. But all the rest of the game was horrendously broken. Now, other beta events, yeah, they appear to be doing a great job because there was a required update on Friday. So I took the time after streaming last night to try and download the update for this. So that way I was ready for today. Like on a ridge or something? that might be why they probably smelt me. That's a good question. That sounds like a Lukester Gaming question. Exactly. Oh, but I'm so close down here. Oh well. Yeah, I've already probably royally screwed the pooch and probably spooked those things already. So let's see. I got 4 rounds in the rifle and 41 left to go. So that means I got plenty of killing to do. Well, actually, if I recall correctly, the phrase went exactly as such, though, Luke. It's like, huh, well, I was told you were a good egg. Here, you're a moderator. And to be perfectly honest, you haven't done a single thing to sully your own name as a moderator. Oh, if you think Luke's just watching just me, you are sorely mistaken. Luke, how many people are you currently watching right now? I would like to assume you're probably watching at least 3. Well, that depends, though, John the Hunter. I originally started streaming back, way back, just after Twitch changed over from just TV, so. Okay, so yeah, you got quite a few multi-streams going on. Sorry, what was? Oh yeah, the question was, how long have I been streaming for? Um, I've been streaming off and on throughout the course of the years, but I've just now kind of had to hit the ultimate potluck of holy crap after I graduated from college, and I was a game developer for a little while, and one of the things that actually happened was being a game developer was actually my dream job, but everyone said that I was always so full of observations about video games that I figured I'd, turn around and try and turn this into a full-time job. Now, sadly, I just need the finances to kind of help with that, but my primary mission and goal is to do what I can and really provide the best feedback that I can on video games, kind of like a QA tester in a way. Not a QC person, but just a, you know, just a person that's a quality assurance. And basically, um, this game, it's got its flaws. I mean, but granted, it's a beta version. It's a hell of a lot better than some other betas I've been in. Ooh, I might be able to get something on my way up to the top of the mountain. Yeah, it's not hard to earn points. You should have enough to be able to join us on Discord if you'd ever like to join us. So, Okay, so I guess Luke is now trying to attempt his maniacal evil laugh through text. I don't think it's going to work out that well. So yeah, looking at this range, I'd say just now drop the poop. No, the poop dropping indicator is horrendously off. Actually, now I'm kind of curious. How far back does the tracking go? Aw, doesn't go back very far at all. Why is there always a little marker out in the middle of wherever the hell it is? Oh, I was about to say, if the cone's telling me this, dear God, that is quite a trek up the mountainside. I mean, look at that grass. Yes, the map is huge. Even has a jump feature. Holy cow, there's a lot. Come on, do I get points for investigating all these? Okay, so I just now realized something. Don't read chat backwards, because I just mistakenly read John the Hunter's previous message saying that map is huge, and then suddenly I'm reading Lukester Gaming's comment going, "I am." So, oh goodness. The things your brain processes when you're half awake. But to answer your question, John, um, I honestly don't know. I just started playing this game today. I mean, I hosted a lock and learn session for Hunters in the Hunter earlier today, and then started up this game after I quickly stopped to go get some noodles to help soothe my throat. Because I mean, I haven't been feeling very good for the past couple days. I mean, I've been feeling extremely sick, and I think I might have an ear infection and a strep throat possibly. Alright, so let's see here. Center of the map is right there. Nope, it's further. Alright, so it's centered down here. So when you gotta zoom in, expect to be centered in down here. Down in the lower right hand corner. Ah, I'm on the wrong mountain. Yes, reading chat backwards is a bad plan. Oh, why do I get the feeling I'm on the wrong one again? I am. Gosh darn it. Ooh, a mating call. Wait, what was that? Cabin. It just gave me a, a possible save or location file name. Now, I would also say I'd tip my hat to the developers if they actually show animals mating in this game. Because that would be a level of detail that I was not expected. A red fox has a mating call and is that close to me. Hmm. Well, I guess I'll take that. On bear porn. Clearly, someone has seen the movie The Love Guru. Alright, so back to where I was originally trying to go to, which I need to go left. See, I like how there's 2 cabins, yet 3 outhouses. They planned accordingly. I wonder, can I use an outhouse? I can't use it, but I can see inside of it. Hey look, they even provide teepee. How nice of them. And what's the can for? Bet it's safer if I don't ask. Oh, how I wish for birdshot to go after that eagle. Wait, that's a hawk. Yeah, it was a hawk. I mean, if I didn't have a smartphone in my hand for my character and the little HUD display in the lower right-hand corner, I'd almost believe that I'm actually walking through Skyrim a little. Just a little, not a whole lot. Just, just a slight indication. Oh, of course. There was another display area that was in a different language, yet this one has everything written in English. Ah, really, it's out of focus now. Well, poo on you. Alright, so for distance viewing and insert coins, automatic focus. Hmm. Well, we know there's something down there, but I guess it doesn't come up as a lodge. Alright, so let's see. How much money do I have now? So I should be able to get more items, more goodies, and more perks. Wait, hold on. I just now read this. Decrease wobble when in aim mode by using any weapons. Each level unlocked increases this effect, which immediately makes me believe it increases the effect of wobble? Oh, and like we tried on the other one. Death, come to me! Ah. Yay! Ah, can't die. can't die at all. But I will admit one thing, I'm now currently dizzy from vertigo. Well, John, after you just said you can't die, you know, right? Well, I'd say I know now, because that's all I really do is I just like to test.
I think you need to get a bit closer for a clearer picture.
Wow, it's a harem. And the beasties! Oh, I still need to take a photo? Damn. Well, that's a bit depressing. Wait, there was another mating call just after I did that. Wait, her jaw is still moving. Alright, well, actually, yeah. This is really nice. You can actually see the patterns in the paths in all the foliage. Well, if I was able to find mating animals, I don't think I'd be able to be streaming for very long. Come on, let me take the photo already. Right up the pooper. She tried to tackle me. Well, I'll admit, this is hilarious. Now I seriously wish I had a pistol. Oh, I shot her in the back leg. Wow. Alright, and my apologies. I'd like to thank whoever it is that just did the follow. So, give me 2 seconds here. Pon, thank you very much for the follow. Luke, could you do the honors of giving our new follower a bonus points for Revlo? Well, I'll try and do as much beta gameplay as I can, but the fact of the matter still remains is I'm really looking forward to something else right now, like Deathwing. Wow. I feel like a Rambo now, but except with a sniper rifle. Sorry, correction. Hunting rifle. Thank you, Luke. Yeah, I guess I could probably stream this on Monday as well, since Deathwing isn't going to be released until Tuesday, and Tuesday I'll be doing Jihadi's birthday celebrations, so might be doing some streaming with her. No, I would agree, but granted, I still have a day job to try and make some money. So, and if I could, I would love to actually quit everything that I'm doing and just do nothing but stream beta events, activities, other things that happen to be going on. But I don't get that luxury because not enough people are donating, and I still need to get in to get my allergy injections still. I mean, granted, I already stream 7 days a week, so but here's the one thing though is John, you have to be able to realize is if you're just saying that you and as much as everyone else, it's more of would you want to continue, financially supporting somebody such as myself that likes to try and show games as they are. I don't try to fully doll them up too much, but granted, I do some silly things every now and then. Well, if I recall, you said that you're a teenager. Is that right, John? Because if you're old enough to have a job, then you would be old enough to have a bank account, and that would also mean that you'd be old enough to make your own decisions financially wise. So, because I have a couple of buddies that have actually sent me some generous dollars in the past month, and one of them did go to my Amazon Prime. So, okay, so yeah, uh, even if I mean you could even have your parents watch all my archive videos and ask them if they were willing to donate towards me as well. But I do have a game with subscription for those that want to actually chat on Discord as well with me. Get a special subscribers bonus for anyone that does actually subscribe. So for a monthly fee. Well, let's see here. Now that I think about it, you should be old enough to do some snow removal this winter, depending on which region or state you live in. Now, if you live in Hawaii, yes, that would mean that you have to climb a mountain to do the snow removal, but why would you remove snow off of the top of a mountain? Gosh, this one doe just did not want to go down. I shot her twice. Guess I shot her in both legs, maybe? Well, I'm just saying on a legality point for yourself. I mean, if you happen to be too young to hold a job, which would also mean that the only way you could be able to financially pay for things would to file for a legal independence, which would mean that then you would have to be able to find yourself means to become self-reliant and self-sustainable, also for a form of income, which would then also dictate that you could actually then, do whatever you want with whatever money you manage to get your hands on, legally that is, through debit or credit card transactions. That's no biggie. So, according to my hunter mate, it says to go that way, and according to the directional cone, it says to go this way. Oh, right, I shot him, but I don't think I claimed him. Yep, that was a shot right up the pooper. But because he's so frickin' bright, I can't tell how deep it penetrated. So all I can see is flesh, pelvis, and intestines. Here we go again. Y'all saw that? They were charging right for me. They was all out to get me. Why be in debt when you can go to college? To be perfectly honest, I didn't qualify for any financial aid when I went to college. I spent 8 years getting a degree. Oh, let's see, I hit something, please. Nope, just poop. Oh, that was a little bit unexpected. So it's clear I get so horribly sidetracked of all the number of various deer I was shooting at that the one that I originally wounded is... I don't think I even gathered that one, so... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously? Alright, I'll admit, I'm close to rage quitting because I can't find this dough. Unless it went... If it completely backtracked, that's probably the reason why it threw me off. Nope. Nope, it did not. Or maybe it did. Okay, because of this poop indicator saying just now, I'd have to say, no it does not. Uh, why? Why torment me? I'm gonna follow these trails in reverse and hope for the best. Because I honestly believe the tracks are borked. Woohoo! Poop! And if I don't find this by 9 o'clock, I'm probably gonna go ahead and get off because my throat, I can barely talk anymore because of how bad my throat is hurting me. So I may have to actually try and go to the local drugstore and see if I can get something for my throat. Well, I've already tried to complete a picture for her book, and yeah, I can't do it at all. Well, I guess before I get off, I'm gonna go ahead and try and see if I can get to this spot over here to the left. To hell with that other doe. And granted, I think I wasted about 3 bullets on her. As you can clearly see where I've been shooting, the area that's the most saturated right now is the one area that I did the most shooting in. Now granted, at the end of the day, I pretty much earned, I don't even remember how much I started with, but I think I've earned pretty close to plenty. Nope, no quick travel. Okay. Well, anyways, I'd still like to thank everyone for joining me today. Please hang tight and chat. I'm actually going to go ahead and log off and see if I can head to the drugstore to get something for my throat. Hope to catch you all for Payday 2 for tomorrow. We're going to be having my co-streamer Hijinks and Helly uh, joining us for Payday 2. So thank you for joining me today. Be sure to tune in next time, and I will get all these Revelo bonus points sent out to y'all, and y'all have a wonderful evening. Thank you very much for watching.